what is nutritional cleansing exactly?
Great question. So nutrition's been around for a long time. Cleansing's been around for a long time. And nutritional cleansing puts those two ideas together simultaneously in a way that produces results that you can't just produce with paying attention to nutrition, and you can't just produce these results if you just pay attention to cleansing. You know, in the olden days, you know, we know from various religious texts that many people, for various health and spiritual reasons, would maybe just drink water for a while. And it kind of worked back then, but that doesn't work so well now, because back then we weren't as toxic as we are now. Our livers weren't in such bad shape. We just weren't. It was a different kind of a time. But today we're in a situation where our soil is depleted, our food practices kind of take away even more nutrients, and so we're kind of nutritionally depleted, but at the same time we're exposed to many more toxins than people were in the past. So we have kind of a catch-22 where we're nutritionally depleted, but at the same time we're toxic, but the nutrients that our body would need so that the organs that could help to cleanse us, we don't have them. So it's kind of a catch-22. And so you've got people that are really paying attention to how they're eating, and a lot of those people reach a plateau pretty fast. And then you have other people that have heard about cleansing. Maybe they've done some colon cleanses or some liver cleanses, and you know, they get to a certain point with their cleansing, but because their cleansing is not a whole body cleanse, or because they don't have the nutrients they need, or maybe their blood sugar is going way up and down, they don't get the results they want, or they quit. So it's kind of a problem. And so what's really cool about nutritional cleansing is that we bring together the best in nutritional science with the best of what we've learned about how to effectively help the body to release toxins and impurities, and we put it together in a way where the results are really amazing. Nutritional cleansing, as it's currently being practiced, and the idea is really only about 10, 11 years old. And so it's a really new development. Most people haven't heard of it. Most people, when they think about cleanses, they think about maybe colon cleanses, or they think about a gallbladder cleanse or a liver cleanse. But now we have the technology to actually do full body cleanses, and then the technology to provide tasty, what we call nutrient-dense food, where it's well balanced in terms of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, enzymes, fiber, good bacteria, and to be able to do that and at the same time take advantage of the technology, the science that we know now about life extension, where we know that if we can keep the caloric intake moderate, that putting that all together is really amazing with regard to nutritional cleansing. So for example, when people go on nutritional cleansing programs, depending on the size of their body and their activity level, we might want them at a caloric intake when they're doing daily cleansing of maybe anywhere between maybe 13 and maybe 17 or 1,800 calories, which some people might think is a little low, but we have the technology to have those calories be what is called nutrient dense, where the amount of easily absorbable high-quality protein, the amount of good fat, the amount of low glycemic carbohydrates, the amount of vitamins, the amount of minerals, trace minerals, fiber, and good bacteria and enzymes is so packed that the body never thinks that it's hungry, or the body never thinks that it's starving. And so you don't have that situation where people's metabolism slows down because the body thinks that it's starving, and the body is able to maintain its muscle mass, so you continue to fuel the fires of fat burning. And so there's some amazing things that happen along those lines, and then you're safely helping the body to eliminate toxins and impurities. And so that leads to, just as a byproduct, a lot of water weight loss, because the body doesn't need to protect itself by diluting water-soluble toxins. And then you get a lot of fat loss because a lot of fat-soluble toxins like pesticides and heavy metals are stored in your fat cells, and the body won't release those pesticides and heavy metals, and therefore won't release the fat until it knows it's safe to do so. So it's amazing how this all comes together, and that's why we're here today, because you and I are both so passionate about this breakthrough technology, and it's like one of the best kept secrets on the planet.
I'm wondering, is there anything in particular that you feel like would be important for somebody watching this, a mother, or getting ready to close? Anything?
I would say take the next step. Like, I think Maurine's going to give you contact information to take the next step to just learn more. And just take that next step. It's just a little step. It'll probably be like a phone call or an email, and someone who cares and is passionate about nutritional cleansing will get back to you.
Great.